again to Straight from the Paws. And today you'll notice that we're in a very different environment, and I'm going to introduce you to the owner of this environment, and she can explain where we are and who she is. Amanda?
Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm the owner of Bajah's Cat Cafe in Tiverton, Rhode Island. We've been working with Forever Paws in this great area to adopt cats for them.
Yes, it's working really well. We're very happy with the way it's working. I got to tell you that, like I said, when I first came here with Ariana and looked at the place, it was a little bit different, but boy, you really put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
And I explained to you at the time that we had been to one at Fort Myers in Florida, and you were talking about doing one here, and I said, well, when I'm in Florida, I'm going to go take a look at it. And it's different, of course, because it's, in Florida, but they have the palm trees, and then all of a sudden I come back here, and you've got the trees, and you've got the windows painted. I mean, really nice job. Who did all that for you?
So we had two different artists come in. One, my friend Tanya, she painted the interior of the cat room, and then on the exterior we had a nice little girl named Olivia come and paint everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Now, why Tiverton, Rhode Island? I know, but you tell the audience, why are we here?
Yeah, so we picked Tiverton because I've been in Tiverton for the past 15 years. I'm originally from Portsmouth. Me and my husband live in Tiverton. I love this community. But I saw this building and I drove by, and then the beautiful windows in front of this building just attracted me so much to it. So
It is. It's a great location.
yeah.
So why don't you tell our audience where you're located?
Sure. 137 Main Road in Tiverton.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to find.
Oh yeah.
It's really easy to find, and you do have parking in the back.
Yes, parking is in the rear or on the street.
Okay. And that's good for people to know. So you say that we have our cats, Forever Paws cats here. They're hiding around. They're in different places.
Yeah.
You can see them. They're in a window over there. There's another one sitting by the window over there under our Festival of Trees sign.
Oh yeah.
Keeping everybody happy. So tell everybody a little bit about what they would do, like I know they have to make an appointment. So explain to the audience what they have to do when they come.
Yeah, so reservations are required to come in the cat room. So it's $5 for adults, $3 for 12 and under. And you can come in the cat room. We do play some nice, peaceful, calming music. It gives you a good chance to come in and interact with the cats on a different level. I feel like it's more of like a home environment for them. And they get the little kitty love therapy. So I think it acclimates them here and then hopefully to their next spot, which is their forever home.
Right. And so how long have we been sending the cats? For a couple of months now?
Yeah, we opened on August 1st.
August 1st.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we're at 37.
37
Adoptions.
adoptions already?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I know.
I didn't know the numbers. That's a good number. 37 already.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know the place in Florida had been open to quite a, they're affiliated with one shelter, and they're in and out all the time, so it makes it a little bit different than here. But I think that 37 adoptions since August, that's phenomenal. That's fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about. They're here all day. You work here, but you also have an outside area, which is very nice.
Thanks.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we have the separate room, which is a nice, cute little cafe with free Wi-Fi. So you can go in there and get your coffee, your tea, your pastries. We have bubble tea. We have Wicked Whoopies from Maine. We partnered with Wingate in Westport, so we have all their cookies, and we just try to do everything as local as possible here. Even with like the art on the walls and the keychains and all little things, they're all made by local people from Tiverton.
And it's all animal related, mostly cats.
Oh yeah, it all has to be cat related. That's the one stipulation to come and sell in the building, is to be cat related.
I mean, you're getting some sales going on.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, yeah. People come and pick up the keychains, and then we have bracelets and all kinds of cute little like knick-knacky stuff too.
I like some of the paintings on the walls.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
They're really nice.
Yeah.
And I'll have to put a plug in that you have graciously taken our cookbook in.
Correct.
What
and
else?
the calendar.
And the calendar. So
yep.
we have on sale here for $15, right?
Yep.
The cookbook, and $20 for a calendar. So if you want to come down and see some of the cats here, as well as come and get a cookbook, nice Christmas presents, calendar, nice Christmas presents.
Oh yeah.
Trying to focus on that. that would be great. And she also has some products of her own, like she has your shirts.
Yep,
that
my
people can
t-shirts.
purchase.
Yep. We have pins, we have stickers. We're gonna get some sweatshirts in, so we have
Good.
tons of good merch.
Good. So if you know people that love cats, before you go Christmas shopping and they're telling us we got to get out there and do some Christmas shopping quickly, I would suggest maybe you come and visit Amanda, and let's talk about the hours that you're open.
So right now we're open 7 days a week.
Okay. Good for you.
Well, I have to be here for the cats. The cats
Right.
are like my main priority,
Right.
and it's not work. It's there's times where it's slow and it may be a little boring when I just come and hang out with the cats and pet them, make sure that they're doing okay. But yeah, so we're open right now Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then on Sundays, we're open 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Wow, that's a long day.
It is. I'm tired.
I bet you are. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long
I'm a little
day.
exhausted. Yeah. But it's worth it. I'm happy.
Well, I hear you, because
Yeah.
people say to me, we just celebrate I guess we're done, the end of this year will be the 25th anniversary, and people say to me, Gail, you've been doing this for 24 years, you retired, and you just took this on as a full-time job, and a lot of people think I get paid for this job, which I've told the audience before, I don't get paid, but it is a 24-hour, 24/7 job, and but I don't mind doing it. You're right. There are some times where I get frustrated.
Yeah, of course.
Like you say, certain days you might get a little bit tired and say, well, I got to be here a little bit longer. But and with the economy the way it is and the way we have a difficult getting staff members, people to work, and people calling out sick, and with the COVID and all that, it's difficult.
Yeah.
So you really have got to want to do this and
true.
be devoted to this. Now you say you live in Tiverton. Do you live close by so that you can?
Oh yeah, I'm only about 5 minutes down the street.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, we've got our winter preparations already going through my head.
Really?
I'm one of those planner type people.
Good.
Yeah.
I hear you. You start talking about that in the fall as well. I have a hurricane plan at the shelter, and we also have the the winter plans, because you got to be you got to get used to it.
Yeah.
One of the good things that I will share with our audience is that when we had our event, you were there, and Mayor Paul Coogan at the time told everyone that we were going to get our new road, and they just started this week working on it. So he's a man of his word.
Yep.
As far as that was concerned, I was very pleased with that. It's going to be scary, because they started on Monday when I went trying to go in. It says road closed. There is no other access to the shelter.
Yeah.
But there are homes on that street. So I was talking to one of the people working construction, and I said, how are we going to be able to, work this out? He says, in other words, not my job. He said, we've got to figure this out.
Yeah.
This is going to be tight, because it's a tight road.
It is.
And, I've actually had people, believe it or not, and we talked a little while ago about people on Google that make negative comments sometimes.
That's true, yeah.
And you're new at it, so you kind of took it personal. I said to you, don't take it personal. I started taking it personal.
Right.
But people would complain about the road, and I'd be like,
it has nothing to do with you,
right,
though.
what can I do about the road?
Yeah.
So you don't have any cats, it's not your fault. You were working with another organization, so they don't have them. We're trying to get them in.
Right.
And just for people, the audience, to know, because you're in Rhode Island, we have to get a health certificate.
Correct.
For Forever Paws.
Correct.
So every animal that comes here has a health certificate first.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that's an animal person knows that right now, we were just talking about that, veterinarians are at their wits' end.
Very much. Very much.
So if Amanda says, I don't have any cats, and we're waiting for Forever Paws to get a vet to come in, that's not your fault. It's not on you.
Yeah.
People have got to understand that. But people, unfortunately, but you know what? They could come and just see the environment here and just sit down, like you said, free Wi-Fi.
It's so nice in here.
Just relax and enjoy. I've already told Amanda, when I get a chance, it's already been 2 weeks, he hasn't been able to make it. I told Ari, we're going to have our meeting here. No staff will be knocking on the door.
Oh, yeah.
The phone will be ringing, but we're going to put it off unless it's an emergency, and we'll come sit here and we can have our meeting here.
Yeah.
And that will work out pretty well.
I think so.
But,
I think so.
Just try. It's the idea of trying to get out the building.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to do that yet.
Yeah.
We will be back. So also, Amanda, you've been, before you did this, you had helped us with a Christmas tree.
I did.
And you're going to do another Christmas tree for our Festival of Tree. And what's the name of your tree this year?
Oh, you know what? I forgot it. I can't remember.
Jeez.
I can't remember. It was something that very cute that the girls
was.
came up with.
They did. And I can't
Oh, I
remember
can't
either.
remember it.
Sorry, I don't either because I've seen so many names and people have been changing names. But anyway, you
It's
have-
something cat related.
Obviously, it's cat related. So we're going to have a few cat related trees at the event.
Okay.
Hopefully, I know you're working all day, but maybe you'll be able to come. It's 12 to 5.
Okay.
And people ask, well, on the flyers, you don't have what the cost is. It's free admission, and tickets are $20 and $25, for $20 and you get 25 tickets.
Yeah.
When this airs, and we may have already passed the Festival of Trees,
Okay.
so I'm not really sure about that, depending on when we get this up and running. But, I think that you are a true animal lover. You really do care about the animals. You've had your own animals. You've wanted to do something like this. You were doing, last time we met, you were doing some other funky type of thing. What were you doing?
God knows what I was doing.
Yeah, I think you were selling some kind of products or something.
Oh, essential oils.
Essential oils.
Yeah, I
which is a good
still
product.
do.
You
I
still do that?
Yep, I still sell the Young Living essential oils.
Okay, so that's a
I
good
do.
product. Do you have them here too?
I do. I have them here.
That's
Yep.
good for people to know.
I love it. I do. I love the more natural approach to a lot of things.
I use that in my car. I have one of the little air fresheners.
Did
And I put
diffuser
the little
things.
incense thing in.
Mm.
Well, I call it incense because I got a very strange fragrance that I particularly like in the car.
Yeah.
Because I have a friend that does it too, and she said, Gail, I said, yeah, I'm going to buy it, so I bought that. But I think I think they're good products. I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
few. I like their peppermint oil. I use that
Mm.
because I was explaining to Amanda and our little friend Lucy there that I'm allergic to animals, allergic to cats and stuff, and why am I doing this? Because of my love for animals. But when I get like severe headaches and everything from it, I'll go home and I'll use the
Yeah, just a little
the
sniff.
peppermint on the center of my head, and I'll lay down for a while, and sometimes that really helps it out.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the time it does help.
Yeah.
So that's really good. So you've got a lot of good products here
Oh, yeah.
that people can come and take a look, and I think it's very important that even if you're not a cat person, I happened to sample one of the cookies last time I was here, and I will say, it was delicious.
Thank
So,
you.
yes, it was. It was very good. I ate it on the way home, didn't share it with anybody else, just for me, and it was very good. So I would highly recommend that people
Yeah.
come in and take a look. And, we need places like this. We
I
need
think
like this
so.
in the community. We need local places. And you took a big chance, because you took this in the middle of COVID. You
Yeah.
rented this out. Or
I bought
you
the
bought this
building.
building.
Yeah, there's no way I could have survived if I didn't buy the building.
Wow, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And she bought the building in the middle of COVID,
Mhm.
and I said to her, how are you going to staff people? I have family, she says to me.
I'm gonna figure it out.
I have family, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Wow, good for you. But
Yeah.
I mean, you've made the place really, I mean, I don't know, I just, it's very homey, but it's homey for cats.
Yeah.
There's so many different things here. Like when kids come in and they want to adopt, how does that work? Let's talk about the adoption process.
Sure.
I don't get the cat right away.
No.
Okay, so let's
No.
talk a little bit about that.
So when we work with you guys, we require them to come in and meet the cat. I think it's really important for people to come in and meet the cat and see if it's actually a good fit. Maybe the cat doesn't like you, or you don't like the cat, or vice versa. You just never know. So, I mean, it's fun to see a picture of a cat and say, oh, that's a beautiful cat, I want that cat. But until you really meet the cat, you really don't have any
Absolutely.
idea. So that's one thing that's really important for us. And then we talk to them. We make sure that there's nothing off on to them, and then we have them fill out your paperwork. I review it to make sure that everything's kind of kosher
Mhm.
on there, and then we submit it to Ari, and Ari takes care of the rest. And I
Yeah.
like it that way.
Ari takes care of makes the phone call, tells
Oh,
them
yeah.
about the adoption
Yep,
and all
she
that.
does all that stuff. I feel almost better because I feel like the pressure is off of me when it comes to like choosing who's the best adopter.
And that makes it difficult. That's probably one of the most difficult pieces of Ari's job that she has, because she may get 2 or 3 good applications. And I
Right.
know, I've answered the phone, and people will say, but I have every requirement you have, and you're just choosing the first person that was there. I was there the first day that cat was online. And it's not all about being first. It's
Right.
just about the reaction, and how did the cat, and she talks to her staff. Like you say, how did the cat react to that person?
Right.
If the cat was like walked away and didn't want to bother with the person, maybe the cat didn't feel comfortable.
Yeah,
And
it's
they
true.
do. Sometimes they pick their owners. So it's important that people take the time and an environment like this, like I said, when I heard about you doing it and when I saw that there was in Florida, I wanted to see what it was like. I think we've met their standards. I think you've got a great place here, and I think that the animals, it's free roaming, and we have free roaming cats in our building, but we don't have the luxury of having furniture,
Right.
you know, and we have, you know, little places that they can play, and we have shelves that we've had built on, but.
Right, which is
You know,
super cute. I love
right,
those.
it is nice, but we try to make it homey, but to have chairs, and we'd never be able to do it with the amount of cats that we have. But they can come here, some of them have been around a little bit longer,
Right.
and you take them in and they're getting adopted.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
pretty quick.
fantastic. You know, I just can't say enough about that. I think it's wonderful. Now, so you have your 7 days a week and you, till the evening. How's the clientele coming in? Are you getting a good response, people coming in?
Yeah. I mean, we were really busy when we first started. When we first opened up, kids weren't in school
Right,
and stuff like that. And then as soon as school hit, it was like, where is everybody?
Right, exactly.
So I think now we're slowly starting to pick a little bit back up. But I really think people need to understand that it's two separate spaces. So even if you don't come in the cat room or you're not cat friendly or whatever, you can still come in the cafe and have our pastries. Our bagels are so good, like really good, and our coffee is delicious. I mean, just everything that we have to offer.
Right. I think that's important that people realize you don't have to necessarily even like animals. You just come in and you know, see what she has here, and yeah, a
Right.
lot of the products are cat related, but you can sit down and just a nice peaceful atmosphere. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. I know that you and I had partnered up. We did a birthday
Yeah,
type
it was
of,
fun.
thing for a group, and people have asked because it was on television, the radio station that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
went on
that
for us
picked
and
it
all
up.
that. The thing is that, you know, we have to understand that unfortunately you can't like serve pizza here or anything like that. And we at the shelter, we're not open on Sundays anymore, or Wednesdays, because that's deep cleaning days, and Sundays it's a day for all the medical stuff. So we kind of try to work something out like that, but right now it's a little difficult to do. But you are open to having people come in and maybe using something out there and a little party or something like that.
Yeah, we can. I mean, we can have wingate at our cakes, and we have plenty of little treats and beverages, and you
Right,
know.
so
So
that-
we have
right.
a staple of it, and we have a local pizza store that we like to use. So, I mean, I can always connect with them, and you know, and
Well, that's good. That's good for people to know.
we can get there. Yeah.
As far as like connecting with Forever Paws, Ari and Bev and I were talking, because Bev did it, was a younger group. It's just a matter of, we couldn't house them in there. We just basically give a tour.
Yeah.
And I did have, I bought some pencils with our names on them and a couple of things we wanted to give to the kids. We did have an artist that drew, and you might want to do this too, have coloring pages. So he gave us a cat and a dog, and it's got the FPAS on it.
Oh.
You know, just a little trinket, and so we ran it off. And so like when I used to go to schools and stuff, we'd bring that, and then they'd color, and then we put it up in the building.
Yeah, that's
you
super
know?
cute. Yeah, I
You
love
know,
that.
the kids get happy, and then they want to bring their family in to see it. So you know, they get all excited about things like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm not good with. I worked with teenagers my whole life, adolescents, so I'm not really good with the little kids. So I kind of conned Bev. I said, you know, you're really good with that stuff. You could do this. And she said, yeah. Now, don't you have like a something about books? Don't you have a book club or something?
Oh yeah, so we've got a
What's
lot
about
of
that?
stuff. So we partnered with the Tiverton Public Library, and so I think it's the second Monday of every month. You'll meet in the cat room. There's no admission, and you guys can discuss whatever book of the month there is.
For kids or
For adults.
for adults?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I didn't
And
realize
teenagers too. I mean, I would imagine they'd be in school, but
Mhm.
you know, anyone that's not in school and is able to read and come in and
So
have
they
a
all pick up the
discussion.
same book, or?
Yep, so we have the books here for rent, and at the Tiverton Library, they can
Oh,
pick
wow.
them up, yeah.
Nice.
And they're cat-related books.
The cat-related books, of
Yeah.
course. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have the singles party
Okay.
happening soon, which if that goes well, we'll probably have some more.
Well, what's that?
So anyone that's single can come here and mingle
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and get to
Okay.
know each other, and
Nice.
I mean, you already have something in common, which is the cats, right?
right,
So,
okay.
why not have a great place to to meet and what's the worst? You make a friend. That's what I
Sure.
always say. That's the worst
Sure.
thing that could happen is you make a friend.
That's some creative ideas.
I'm trying. I'm getting them. We
You-
got paint nights.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of stuff, a lot of fun stuff coming down.
Sounds good. Now you have a website,
We do. It's
Okay.
bajahscatcafe.com.
BajahCatCafe.com. Okay. I hope people like it on Google.
Yes, and not leave bad reviews.
And not leave bad reviews so she doesn't get upset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to cry.
I mean, you know, unfortunately, it happens.
It
you
does.
know.
Yeah.
I used to feel bad, and the administrator on Google, and I get all the reviews, and I read a lot of them, and sometimes I copy, sometimes I respond, sometimes I don't. I mean, you have to understand for the shelter end, we're a nonprofit, so I
Right.
mean, I do this on my own time,
That's
whatever.
true.
So it makes it a lot, makes it difficult, but I try to respond to people as best as I can.
Yeah.
Well, I think, see, you got a cat sitting right next
I
to you.
know. This
See?
is Cleo.
That's Cleo.
And I put little bow ties on the girls for Halloween. I thought
Oh,
it was
cute.
cute.
That is
And all
cute.
the boys have ties.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Like they're going to little business meetings. I love
There you
it.
go. That's cute. Well, I want to thank you, Amanda.
Thanks.
I wish you a lot of luck. I hope people decide to come here to the cafe
I hope
and
so.
enjoy it. And like I said, if it's not just about cats, it's about all the goodies she has out there and all the trinkets and nice things on the walls. So I wish you a
Exactly.
lot of luck. We'll continue with our partnership.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have
Yeah.
a great day.
Thanks.
Folks.